Hi guys, bit of a weird video here as I'm having to re-record the audio. As you can see, originally I recorded all this on camera, but in editing I discovered that my lapel mic had been giving some weird feedback and it's just too annoying to make you listen to it, so I'm just going to talk over it. The kind folks at Strictly Limited Games have sent some more goodies my way to check out. They're now offering bundle deals whereby you can grab a combo of 2 or more sets at a reduced price. They have several going, usually grouped together by theme, Taito bundle, Shmup bundle and so on. This is a Wonder Boy bundle, and let me tell you, there are some seriously cool Wonder Boy collectibles here. At first I was going to do a short on this, but when I saw the sheer size of these collector's editions, I knew they deserved a longer video. We have the Ultra Collector's Edition of Anniversary Wonder Boy Collection on the left there, and the huge box to the right is the Mega Collector's Edition of Asha in Monster World. As you can see, that one is themed like a Mega Drive console box and is almost the size of one too, absolutely massive. Asha in Monster World is a modern remake of Monster World 4 on the Mega Drive, which never left Japan. This is my favourite game in the series, and when I play it, I play the English patched version on my EverDrive, so now we can play the game in English properly. Let's look at Wonder Boy Collection first. The box is really heavy, it has a sleeve around the box and the box has a magnetically sealing side. Open it up and there are loads of goodies inside here. We've got the physical game for Nintendo Switch. This is also available for PS4 I believe. This has 6 games: the original arcade Wonder Boy from 1986, Wonder Boy in Monsterland 1987, Monster Lair 1988, The Dragon's Trap 1989, which is one of my favourites in the Wonder Boy series, Monster World 1991, and finally Monster World 4 1994, which is, as I said, my favourite in the series. We have a certificate of authenticity. This is number 900 of 999. There are a whopping 6 soundtrack CDs here, one for each game. Incredible. Look at that cover art for The Dragon's Trap. And there are loads of tracks on each CD. This one alone has 44 tracks, 15 from the Master System version, another 14 for FM Master System, and then 14 or 15 for the Game Gear version. Then we have a little sort of acrylic standee with a bass and several characters that slot into it. A Wonder Boy Collection card game. This looks sort of like Top Trumps. You get a deck of character cards with 4 stats, attack, defense and so on, and there are 2 cards telling you how to play. This is pretty cool, I like this. A booklet containing 6 collector coins, one for each of the 6 games included in the collection. This is a Wonder Boy Collection shikishi, which is a form of Japanese art on square card. I'd not heard of them before this personally. A bunch of stickers, some postcards. Some of these are really cool. Wish you were here. Greetings from Monster World, love it. Then there's a music box. There's some really cool stuff in here. They've really gone out of their way to make some interesting collector's pieces here. This is made of wood, quite light, in the style of a treasure chest. You can see the music box mechanism inside there. It has Wonder Boy Collection printed on the inside of the lid. There's a Wonder Boy badge or pin. These are music sheets, so if you play the piano or another instrument you can have a bash at playing the music. A Wonder Boy poster. These I absolutely love, the old arcade flyers. You'd see these on the side of an arcade cab showing you the controls and a bit about the game. Then we have a really chunky art book. Pretty decent size at 100 pages or so, and it's well made. This has got everything you'd expect from an art book of this sort. Box art, character bios, concept art. Really nice. And last but not least are these gorgeous bookends depicting silhouettes of Wonder Boy characters. These are really heavy and probably majorly contributed to the weight of the collector's edition. They really feel like quality solid metal and look superb. I'll pop the soundtrack CDs from this set in between them so you can see, but they'd be ideal for storing your Switch games. These bookends are easily my favourite thing in the set. I love stuff like this. So that's the first set, the Wonder Boy Collection. Really impressed by the contents there actually, and I wasn't expecting anything anywhere near that interesting. Next up is Asha in Monster World, as I said, a modern remake of Monster World 4 on Mega Drive, and I believe this even includes the original game if you want to play that. This huge Mega Drive style box, fittingly dubbed the Mega Collector's Edition, contains two smaller boxes, the Collector's Edition of the game and an Asha statue. We'll look at the statue later. The Collector's Edition box here is exactly the same style and size as the Wonder Boy collection, again with the magnetic lid. Inside you get the game, but inside this case, styled like a classic Mega Drive case. This looks great. You can see the Switch game inside there. There's also an Asha sticker. This is a fair bit larger than a Mega Drive case though, as you can see here when it's next to Streets of Rage 2. It does feel like a classic Mega Drive clamshell case though, just wider, taller and deeper. This is a CD soundtrack of the Mega Drive original. The game has some really cool music actually, although it can sometimes get repetitive when playing the game. This has 39 tracks including bonus tracks. Here's another one of these little acrylic standee things, this time of Asha. This is a stress ball in the shape of your little buddy in the game, Pepper Legoo or whatever his name is. A magnet, this is one of those flat flexible fridge magnets. I had a load of Transformers ones of these when I was a kid. Another CD soundtrack, this time the remastered version. Haven't heard these yet, so I'll be keen to see what they've done with the music. Another Shikishi art card. This one looks like it's signed, perhaps by the team. I'm not sure if these are original signatures or just prints. Then we've got two stamps, complete with little pots of ink. Two seems a bit redundant as they both have the same design. There's a sticker sheet. The certificate of authenticity, this one is number 414 of 999. Another double-sided poster and a map of the game world. Then we have another huge art book, and this one is even bigger than the last and it weighs a ton. Really well made these. Again, chock full of concept art and the like. This one is over 200 pages. And last but certainly not least, we have the Asha statue in its separate box. The statue comes in 4 pieces, but it's really easy to assemble. Actually, the only task is getting it out of the packaging in one piece, as it's really tightly packed to protect it. And there it is, very nice indeed. So another wonderful collector's edition there. If you're a Wonder Boy fan, these contain some really gorgeous and unique pieces for your collection. All this would look amazing laid out on display, especially with your original Wonder Boy games from Sega's consoles. If you're not into Wonder Boy, they have several bundle deals on at the moment, and you can check them out via the link in the description. Thanks again to Strictly Limited Games. I'm off to listen to some Wonder Boy CDs. Thanks for watching.